What's up guys, Malik here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be going through my one trade on the NASDAQ 100. Made no trades on the QQQ today. I just wanted to get the best setup. So by best setup I mean I want a high probability trade before I start risking capital, and I want to see a lot more consistency. So I'm really going lower with my volume that I'm trading to ensure that I'm not stopped out and to ensure that I'm not engaging in like risky trading behavior. So it's just been like one trade probably every 2 3 days. When I see a nice setup, like something that I can actually profit from, this trade actually came down to a point where it almost hit out my take profit, but it didn't hit it. I'll show you exactly what happened today. Well, this So this is basically the platform. This is how it looks now. So I have a 50% win rate because I had one winning trade and then now I had a losing trade to add to it. So it's 50% at this point. So we'll see how the strategy plays out. This was the trade on the 9th, but this was the trade today. And I think we just -3 from this, and that should get us the entry price. Let's pull this down and hopefully it stays. It doesn't stay, of course, it doesn't stay. That one should be staying on screen, but it's not going to. Okay. I know what I'll do. I'll put it to the side or something. Put that back up. Okay. Awesome. So, my one trade today on the NASDAQ 100. I don't know why my computer is lagging so much. I made one trade today on the NASDAQ 100. And that trade was at around that, that trade was at 11:30. And let's see if that's completely accurate. So I'm thinking that trade was at 11:30 on the Nasdaq 100. So 11:30. Yeah, no, it was 10:30. So it was 10:30 on the Nasdaq 100. So we had a bearish print here. So something is telling me that the market is going bearish, but it was like a nice fake out, but I had my take profit. I'll show you where I had everything, right? So it's actually close something. I know why something is making this lag. Should be much better now, right? So I had the first trade, the only trade actually. So there's no first trade, there's that only trade. So the only trade I had today was at 10:30. So I had this indicator telling me that there is a bearish engulfing candle, and then as that I use that as my indicator to say, hey, look at the charts, there might be something you want to trade, whether it be a bearish engulfing or a bullish engulfing. That's generally when I'm looking at the market to see if there's an opportunity to trade. I think a doji would be very nice to trade as well, like a reversal on a doji. But you see, I entered here to the downside, right? Let me show you where my stop loss was. This was just a case of having a stop loss that was too low, right? So my stop loss here was 13,300.6. So you can see it came close to my stop loss. If I had a stop loss of like 13,305, I would have been hit out in profits, and it would have been maybe $4 profit based on the amount of risk, right? So let's see. We can actually do the calculation right now. So 13,343.2, right? And then minus from 13,300 for, so it would have been 4.32 would have been the profits, because your times this by like 0.001. No, Yeah, 4.32 would have been the total profit if I had came all the way down here, right? But then you can see this next candle was what came and basically hit me out for that stop loss price of 13,355.6. So basically, I had my entry here, my take profit was here, and my stop loss was here. So if we were to even see the risk calculator to ensure that I'm doing a 2 to 1 at least. So this is a 3 to 1 trade. Perfect. So I can make 3 times the amount that I was risking at this point. But that didn't play out, as you can see. It completely went against me, right? Completely went against me. With another point in my strategy, this would have been a indicator to take it to the upside, but having some bias looking at the this green line, which I think is the 55 smooth moving average, the 50 smooth moving average. I'm thinking it would have used this level as resistance now and kind of push down and come right down to the 200 smooth moving average. But instead, it was more like a fake out candle, and then it just pushed to the upside. But if you didn't enter here to the upside, you'd have to get a nice bottom trade, honestly, and then ride it to the upside because this candle could have taken you out. But entering anywhere here, like after this candle, even this candle wick would have taken you out. So that wouldn't have been a nice trade. And those wicks are dangerous, bro. Dangerous. But that's basically my one trade on the Nasdaq today. I want to look at how the PEPE coin is doing as well. Is it just on a solid dump? It seems so. This might be the last, like a last grift, but it, I don't know, it vaguely reminds me of when Sheeb was there, or Sheeb was just starting, or Dodge was just starting.